Hey everybody, welcome back. It is hot AF, which is why I look a little bit like a mess, but it's hot enough that I don't care, so you just gonna have to deal with it. Alright, I am about to make myself some tea. Well, actually, I'm going to do a sparkling tea, like an iced beverage. I hope it's good. I've never tried it before. We're going to see, but just something pleasant. And I also might make some food because it's been so hot that I haven't really eaten anything. So come along for that. And then we're going to work on painting some wands today, and it should be fun. Well, wand singular, but still it should be fun. It's the first wand that's going to be going in my shop. I've got the base of it built. And I don't really have a plan, so hopefully it turns out, but I can always paint over it if it doesn't turn out okay, if I don't like it, so it's fine. Oh my gosh, I'm sweating. So for my snack, I decided to make a cold noodle bowl. It's something that I've actually been making fairly often lately, different variations of the cold noodle bowl, because it is easy and it's really nice to have something cold that's not like salad or something like that. So yeah, this is my process in making that. So first off, I love cucumber. Cucumber is the best, especially when it's hot out, because you get that cool crispness. So I cut up the cucumber into chunks to put on top of my noodle bowl. I also need to get some more veg, so this was kind of the only thing I had to put on top of the noodle bowl, but that's fine because, like I said, love cucumber. Now, if you've seen any of my other videos, you also know that I absolutely love lime. I just think the flavor of lime is super, super tasty. So I was making a lime dressing sauce stuff for the noodle, and basically it involves a clove of garlic, which I used in my handy dandy little garlic press. The noodles I'm using, they're Korean noodles. I don't know exactly what they're called, but they're made essentially from like a sweet potato starch. They're kind of clear. They're really quite tasty. So I highly recommend, if you see them at all, to try them. You can get them from most Asian markets. You can also get them, that particular one is carried by World Market. But yeah, super good. So crushed garlic and some red chili flakes with some honey in there. I put those in the bowl first because then I put a little bit of hot water into the bowl to first off kind of melt dissolve the honey so that it's not just a glob of honey in my food, but also those three together so that they actually had time for the flavors to meld a little bit, because we've got the dry chili pepper action there, or red peppers. Yeah, so I really wanted those all to kind of mix a bit and steep, essentially, blend, bond, you know, I want them to become friends. So then after they sat for a little while, I went ahead and squeezed half a lime in here. You could do any amount of lime, it really just depends on your preference. I tend to make everything more limey that involves lime because, you know, it's me. And then I added a little bit of grapeseed oil just to add a little fat to it. You could do whatever oil you wanted. The olive oil I have is a little bit more aromatic and fruity, so I didn't think it was going to go very well with this particular flavor combination. But you could totally do olive oil. You could probably do coconut oil. I don't know. I never thought of that. But anyway, yeah, you can just kind of experiment. Those are kind of the basic ingredients. So then I dumped out the noodles. You can see how they're kind of clear. They're kind of a clear gray color. They're a little strange, but like I said, they're super good. So then I rinsed them off to get them cold. Because like I said, I want cold noodles because it's hot AF. But yeah, that was kind of it. I mean, it's a super basic recipe. You can do a variety of things with cold noodle bowls and things like that. You can come up with different dressings and sauces. Probably could substitute like jalapeno or something like that for the red chili flakes in the dressing that I did, or you know, throw in some, I don't know, just a variety. You really can get creative with it. So I threw that into my little bowl. This is one of my favorite bowls. I have another one that's more white too, and it just makes me feel really fancy. Partially because I also know that I'm going to have to hand wash it after because of the gold around the edge. And, you know, when you have to hand wash stuff, it's automatically more fancy. So, yeah, but I like eating out of these. It's also nice because the fact that they are smaller, it helps me not eat a crazy amount of noodles or whatever. It just really helps with that portion control while making it feel like I still have a large bowl of food. So then we got the cucumber on top and just finished up with that dressing. I didn't necessarily need an entire clove of garlic, so that's why I left some of that in there. And yeah, there you go. That's how you make that particular noodle bowl recipe. If you give it a try, let me know what you think, because I personally love that. It's so simple, but it's so fresh and good and delightful. So if you try it, let me know what you think. painting. It has also gotten a little dark, so I don't want to do any more painting since I can't totally see. Yeah, so coming soon to my shop online near you. Hopefully you enjoyed everything there. Kind of gave you some, hopefully, recipe ideas, and hopefully you're staying not too hot, cool things, words. Words are still difficult right now. Also, I feel like I said hopefully enough times that it should be a drinking game. Anyway, but yeah, feel free to give this video a thumbs up. That is always appreciated. And if you like this video, if you like what I talked about, I know there wasn't a whole lot of me talking just because I have to have the AC running because it's so freaking hot. Did I mention that it's hot? It's a little bit hot. But go ahead and subscribe. I do more videos like this, especially I'm getting into talking more and more about my art, my storytelling, and my journey to become a professional storyteller. If you want to see behind the scenes things, go check out my Patreon. I will put the link below. But otherwise, stay safe, stay healthy, and take care, and I will see you all next week.